Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Joey Bridges. I'm joined by my brother James. Now, one of the things that James and I find interesting from time to time is what the big companies do. And the reason is, one, James and I we used to be Fortune 500 consultants. We worked at the top 50, not all of the top 50, but in the top 50 of the Fortune 500.
The biggest of the big.
Biggest big, from auto companies to defense contractors. What did we learn there? When you have billions of dollars, you can afford to experiment. Now, the neat part is when it finally makes it out to the public with these billion-dollar corporations, that means they've spent far more time, money, and effort than it's ever going to take you, if you have people like us helping you, to get this right. So it's good models to follow. Now, recently, Delta Airlines, recently, Delta Airlines started to allow what they call their ticket window, or booking flights directly from Facebook. It's an application.
Now, here's the kind of niche, because as we've seen, like people like Toyota and people like Dell start to move into Facebook, people like Coca-Cola, some of those traditional branding companies. Delta has taken a very unique approach, which we like, because they'll be able to attribute direct revenue as a result of this particular feature that they're putting into action. So, again, we're always big on, hey, spend money out, get X times returned back. And I think Delta's taken a very creative, very direct approach with their Facebook marketing in this particular case.
What we like is, number one, they're making money, or they're at least going after the money. Yeah. They want to go after the money. But there's another thing that is kind of underneath the surface that James and I want to take note. Delta, that we want you to take note that when we were studying, now Delta could easily have built a killer presence on Facebook and sent them to their website. However, they didn't. They're choosing to keep them inside Facebook. So that's one of the things that we want people to look at. You are keeping them inside Facebook. People don't want to leave Facebook. They love Facebook. So when they're there, can you keep them there? And then can you make money from them right there? And I'm not saying that in a bad way, but can you get a sale? Can you generate a deep relationship right there from Facebook and keep them within there?
Yeah, can you get more interactions? Can you get people sharing? Can you get people telling their friends about their experience? Hey, I just booked a flight on Delta. I did it through Facebook. Hey, I would love it if you went to Cancun with me as well. Those are the...
I'll go.
Let's go. Those are the types of items that you should consider when you're doing your own. And I think Delta made a good approach here and said, hey, look, I'm just going to keep it simple, right? Don't overcomplicate these things. Keep it simple. Put these items into action, and they'll get more horsepower out of it.
Another thing that James and I would like everyone to kind of take notice with this Delta Airlines experiment, if you will, is this. They didn't recreate their whole website within Facebook.
Yes.
Okay, you can do a whole bunch of things with websites these days that you even couldn't do 2 years ago, 10 years ago for sure. They didn't go and say, well, let's just copy and paste our website, which, by the way, people try and ask us all the time, guys, could you help me copy and paste basically my website inside Facebook? No.
I mean, we could, but no.
We could, but no. That's not how it's designed. That's not the purpose. Yes, the purpose is to generate sales, but it's more of a social place. It's a cocktail party. So they did that well as well. So we're going to be watching that in study, but we want you to look at what kind of additional services can I offer my customers today? How can I encourage interaction today? How can I model off the big guys in my smaller non-billion
dollar business? And it may not even be any additional services. Hey, what service that I already do could I just take from my normal business then put into Facebook?
Yeah, sorry, Jim. That's what I meant by additional, meaning it's not on Facebook. Yeah. All right, so let's model after some big guys and see what's going on. On behalf of James, I'm Joey Bridges. To your success with Facebook marketing.